All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part 5 of our playthrough of Scenario 5, which is called the First Overland Route. And we have gotten down to kind of I think these are our last tasks. 18 wagons connecting Omaha, Cheyenne, and Salt Lake City. 40 loads of coal to Cheyenne. We're already set up to do that. Here's some more city growth. 5 cities of 75,000. We're going to take those same 5 and grow them. Denver, Casper, North Platte, Omaha, and Kansas City. And 4 loads of tools to Promontory Point. And then this connection and liquor to Raton. So Raton has to go... oh my word. Oh boy. We got to grow Raton at a ridiculous rate. Okay. Well, we will. We need to find. Well, I tell you what I'd like to do first. See how much money can we get. None. And the way these bonds work, our company value is 56 million. So 5.6 million would be the biggest bond we could open. So if we were to go in and close our 6.5 million in bonds, which we could do, we could become, debt free. But then our bond that we would reopen would be less than the money we already have. Now, there might be some combination where we could do the math and figure out exactly how many to close and at what point do you open another bond, right? But I think we're better off just sticking with this cash. So what I want to see is if we can get that optional task. Well, first, let's go Rock. We're going to need this anyway. Let's go Rock Springs down here. This is going to be dandy. Down here to Salt Lake City, right? And in Salt Lake City, we want to eventually maybe run over here to, oh, look how ugly that is. Run over here to Promontory Point because we have to take the tools over there, right? So let's just go like, I don't know, like that, I guess. And then let's see if we can build some kind of ugly, expensive, ridiculous piece of track that'll work here. So our tunnel is too long if we try to just tunnel in there. But maybe we can find a way to get to the point where we're going to tunnel. Let's see. We come in. We allow ourselves to climb a little bit. Well, we're almost there. I mean, we can just almost do it right now. Look at this. Oh, 1.7 million. Oh, that's not bad. Huh. Let's see. $1.6 million, getting better. Look, 9-degree slope, but so what? Okay. And based on our task, we're just going to be taking stuff down there. We can even run empty back if we want to. All right. And now, I have to ask myself, 18 wagons. I think passengers would work, wouldn't they? Now, what I don't understand, though, it says transport 18 wagons with a train line connecting Omaha, Cheyenne, and Salt Lake City. Well, once we build this connection, we will have that train line connecting Omaha, Cheyenne, and Salt Lake City, right? Now, does that mean we have to transport something from Omaha and Cheyenne and Salt Lake City? Do we have to have a line that sets up, that's made like that? Or can we just have the line and transport 18 wagons? So I think we're going to do both. since I don't know the answer, we're going to do both. We're going to build that, and we're going to double track it, which was much cheaper, only $400,000 coming back because all the money was the massive tunnel and some bridging, mainly the tunnel, of course. Now let's set up our. And here, did you see what that was doing? It looked like it was separating from the track. There's so much slope there. Okay, so I can't get this out of my head. This is one time I wish I spoke German so I could read this in German. Maybe I'd understand what that means. Transport 18 wagons with a train line connecting Omaha, Cheyenne, and Salt Lake City. So I don't even know if the items need to go to Salt Lake City. I guess I'm thinking you have to build a line that connects those three, and then that line has to transport 18 wagons. That's what I think. It's a little weird. All right, so what if we did a line from Omaha to Cheyenne to Salt Lake City, which we're set up to do now, and we ran it automatic, right? And we got that 9 degrees slope. I don't care. They'll climb out of there. And we did. Let's do automatic so we can pick up whatever. Oh, I've got it manual. I don't mean that. Automatic. 63 days. And we'll put a train on it, and then we'll go out here and make sure I got signals on our weird track out here, which I'm sure I don't. Okay. And then we could build one from here to here. No. Here to here to here. Can I get one going back the other way? Automatic. And then we could have one to see if we can get this thing going faster. Here to here to here to here. Automatic. And these trains, I don't know if they make any sense, if they're doing anything that makes any sense. And I think I've got I've got the wrong. This is not supposed to be Cheyenne 3. It's so hard to get the right one to get right down here on it. Okay, Cheyenne to Salt Lake to Cheyenne to Omaha. And go. So I would think all those would qualify in one way or another. We'll just hold off for the fork no here. All right, so we got that going. Now let's get this. I keep dreading this because I don't like doing this, but let's see if we can build this thing here. And all I want to do is get it done. Don't care how it gets done. First, let's see if we can just connect there. Good grief, that'll do it right there. Okay, moving the tribes runs up the cost just enough. Oops. Let's go get the fork now. Did I just... No. All right. We need 5, and then we're going to have to move this tribe, which is going to cost us some money too. So once we have enough, we'll try to build it, and then we won't be able to build it because we had to move that tribe. But once we have 5.4 million, or 5.3. We will build this and see if we can't just knock off that task, and then I'm going to delete it. Okay, that didn't count. All right, so I think maybe we'll have to have track like that. There we go.
Delighted. You have found a southern route across the Rocky Mountains. Certainly no one expected that.
Yeah. Including me. Okay, because I'm not keeping it. All right, so we got that task done. Our coal is getting done. 18 wagons, Lord only knows. Now we got to get to the heavy city growth, and I'm also going to go into the shed here. Now that we have the fork node, we can replace all of our Rogers Americans with fork nodes and run a little bit faster train. Okay. Now you, Baker Rest to Cheyenne. Huh. And let's see. Let's delete that particular offending train. And then let's grab that line. And we can put a train back on it. Okay. And we could use, in Cheyenne here, Cheyenne could use a little bit of capacity. Let's clean this up a little bit. Well, yeah, let's do. See, that one came from way down here. Okay. And I'm not sure where this one. I think this line. No, is that right? Yeah, this line needs to connect. It needs to go to the passenger station. I think we're going to do it like this. Now, having done that, have I created any issues? Do we have any? What's this one? Negative balance we don't care about. What's that? I don't care about that. No, I think that fixed everything. Okay. Now we gotta get Raton. How in the world we gotta double up on this growth here? Let's just see what they're missing. They're missing cloth and corn. Cloth and corn. Corn. There's corn way out here in Flagstaff. Yeah, but that might be the best bet. So I think we'll do a warehouse right here. And we'll put corn in it for sure. And do we want Flagstaff? Oh, what can we use Flagstaff for? Something they'd like to have would be cool. Oh, and that coal task. Let's level that up to 6. Can we do it one more time? Let's level it up to 10 because we know it'll take 8, right? What's the demand for coal here? The current demand is 1,352. Okay, I think we can ship as much as we like. So if we can produce what? If we can produce 15 a week, so a 15 demand would need a frequency of 3, which would be a lot of trains. And we would want it to not be going through a city. It would need its own dedicated line. So we will go like this. We don't, well, I think I said city, I really meant station. So we're going to build a line dedicated to coal delivery into Cheyenne. And that's not right. I want it. There, that looks good. I think I'd rather have the 2 like that. Okay. And then we're going to modify the line down here. To tell it to take this and this like that. You have your own private line to get in there. Doesn't seem right, but let's see here. What would be wrong? Here we go. Put signals through there. Beautiful. All right. And we wanted a frequency of how much? 15, 3, about 4 maybe. So 4 into 18, we need like 5 trains. So we're just going to run a lot of coal. That'll get that task done quickly and make some money. And we could run more coal from up here if we wanted to, but we'll settle for that. And we may even make the coal more needy because I think a steel industry here would make a lot of sense. And then put a tool factory somewhere along the way, like Rock Springs, if we wanted to found Rock Springs. Put a tool factory there to run down to Promontory Point. That would be a way to go. Okay, this one's going to get done quickly and make us some money, hopefully. All right, we've got to grow. We've got tools. Raton. Okay, back to Raton. Sorry, I'm losing my focus a little bit here, aren't I? This is a Baldwin, and I don't understand this line. Oh, it's an automatic line. Oh, that's the hangover. I want to make it a freight line. It will lose its express status. I want it to be a beer meat line between these two. Okay, we need cloth coming in there. Oh, Oklahoma City has found it. Good, good, good. Here's going to be a textile business. And we'll set up a line like this to make sure it can keep the goods flowing, and put a couple of trains on it. All right, and let's set up our deliveries. We can do sugar, wood, grain, beer and meat. How are you looking up here? Got corn up here. Maintenance in a restaurant. Tell you what we're going to do. Not worried about the money. Let's knock that down, put in a warehouse, have it accept corn, run a line from up here, into this. And we can give it a few more platform options and go up here and give it less platform options. And run a line that goes from here to here. No. Track 3, run full. With the Baldwin. And that will get corn going to all 3 cities. And it should be showing me a line there, and it's not. Let's see, we got a freight line between, there should be Dodge to Amarillo. Maybe there isn't one. Hauling freight, 16 days, 1, 2. Okay, do we have one running from Oklahoma City to Dodge City? We do not. Okay. Running freight. Oh. I forgot something too. I really meant. No, do we only have? Oh, that's right. We got the passengers running in here, so it's all cool. I like that. And what I'm talking about is I don't have to set up waypoints to tell it which tracks to use. Because we got the Lingby going here, our passenger traffic is kind of automatically cut off from the rest of it. It's nice. Very nice. Okay. Freight line. And then we want a freight line from here to here. Let's start the other end. Okay. And then we can put we'll knock down the restaurant, put in a warehouse. In the warehouse, we'll take in grain and logs. That sounds good. And what do we got running here? We've got, what's he doing? Running full to Coal City? Good, that's perfect. And then this other train here probably isn't even needed. He's a holdover from our growing, founding the cities days. All right. So this is fit. Okay. So logs, grain will go here. Corn will go here. Sugar can go here. And how are we going to do that? Let's see. We'll run a line like this. And we'll do this line and tell it to come out of track 1 if we aren't already. And we'll do a new line that comes to here, out of track 2, running full. Okay. So we've got sugar coming in, we've got grain, we've got logs, and corn. And the three things, actually that's it. That's ridiculously easy. And we need corn coming in here. I mean, we could we could contemplate running feeding Raton from these three. And let's keep those. We don't really need them at this point, but let's keep those passenger lines nice and clean. And let's go like this. And a little tunnel, that's all right. Don't mind that. Okay, and let's go. Let's just run a line from here to here. a freight line. And that would get pick up sugar and grain and beer. And we can run a line from here to here. It's not as important because they already got meat coming in, but we'll run one anyway. And then we'll definitely want a line from here to here. Because that's, well, actually, that's just for the cloth, basically. Amarillo to turn around. Oh. And we need to give it a little by the way, just a helpful tip for any of you laying track. What I've found when you build these little triangles like this, you need to come in and have a curve. It needs to be kind of curving. You can't try to run a straight across. Straight across to the angle for the other track almost never works. But if you've got a little curve in it, it seems to like it very much. So just come down enough to where you've got a little curve going back, like in this direction from the bottom track. Have it start your track where it's starting to curve back, turning left, and then run it across. And same thing over here. Pick it up where it's still got a little curve in it, and it seems to work very nicely. Okay, so that straightened that out. So we get these 3 declining cities here. That's fine, but they should feed some decent stuff to Raton. And then we got to get these cities growing more and more. So we got ones at 96. Now we got to think about what could we put in Omaha that would help these 2 and this one grow. So what do we not have? I think an obvious one to put here, easy low-hanging fruit one, would be furniture. And then we're going to have to, well, obviously, 537. Man, these are expensive industries.
Very good. With this, we are running a regular train line across the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountains, just as we promised.
Oh, a computer owner beat me to it and put furniture in there. That's all right. That's what we want. Which one did we finish? Oh, the 18 wagons. That's done. I don't know how it... I don't know what happened, but it got done. I'm not sure what it meant, if anything ever got to Salt Lake City. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh, the furniture now. I think maybe what we're going to do with our goods now is think about maybe having... I wonder if we can get away with having this right out here. I know the town is here, but can we put it right here and be in the town? I think we can. All right. And let's go repairs and warehouse here. And let's put clothes, planks, liquor, dairy. Actually, salt would be good. And furniture. And let me double check the salt. When do they need salt? 70, yeah, that would be good. Actually, that's perfect. We made a very nice list there. And we're going to call this the North Platte Goods Exchange. And we're going to hook up all of our cities to it. And I don't even care if it's coming through the passenger line. At this point, it doesn't matter. So let's just go like this. It's not going to let us. Let's go like this. Okay, and then like that. And then let's run a line that goes from here to here. Freight line. And let's run a line from here okay, that would be a bad choice. How about here? Okay, that works, and we'll fix this right here. I suppose we could have it actually go. Yeah, why don't we just do that? Instead of fixing anything, why don't we just have it go here, here, and here, like that. And in that one we just did, this one, I think we'll dump it. Okay. And we'll there, pick up some low-hanging fruit and keep the cloth flowing here. Let's see. Now Denver. Well, let's do the same thing with Denver. We'll do Denver to, which one? To Denver to Cheyenne to the Goods Exchange to Cheyenne. And then we'll have one that goes from Casper Casper to the Goods Exchange. we'll see if we can get that stuff shared across all these guys, and then maybe put in some more unique businesses. So, all right, so I think you get the idea with the goods exchange, and this stuff just goes on and on. And basically, we're just trying to grow those 5 cities to 75,000. And honestly, I'm just going to stop right here. Tell you the truth, this is so boring that I keep falling asleep while I'm editing it. It's really a challenge to stay awake. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you watch this crap. So anyway, I'll be back when we get to a part where something interesting happens. All right, so let me catch you up. We have obviously finished off the coal to Cheyenne. We finished the transport wagons. We saw that earlier. The tools to Promontory Point, I just simply connected Promontory Point into Salt Lake City. Ended up putting a steel mill in Cheyenne, taking out that redundant meat, putting in a steel mill, running some iron ore from right next to Cheyenne down to it. We already had tons of coal going up there. Then knocked down the planks business in Casper because we had planks in our goods exchange coming from Omaha, and put a tools factory there, and it already had logs coming down from nearby. So we had the logs and the steel from Cheyenne, the logs coming down into Casper, make the tools, then had a run full minimum of 4 kind of thing running from Casper to Promontory Point, so that knocked that off very quickly. And the only thing we got left is the growing the 75,000 citizens, and we're 4 out of 5 there. We're just waiting on Casper to hit 75,000, and then we'll be done with all the required tasks. It's just a matter now of watching this and keeping it growing. It's way behind. If you know this is coming, this is when you run out there quickly, start it growing early in the game. That would improve your score a lot.
Thomas Clark Durant will have an easy time in Washington because you have proven once again that railroads provide strong growth even in remote regions. Excellent. You made it. We have reached Promontory Point before the Central Pacific Railroad. Soon, the first passengers and many other goods will be able to travel from New York to San Francisco, and almost without changing trains. You will go down in the history books.
All right, so that actually finishes this thing. And so now we're going to see how we did. Pretty good score, it looks like. 280 and 265, a 764. I don't know. It's a 1.4, so I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. Let's just see, and then we're going to keep playing and see if we can improve it. I don't think we will because the Raton is so far behind. I think we'll actually go down. Here's guys. There's to play out or top layout, whichever he or she is always up here. Prometheus is up there. Michael again. Michael, you got to share some secrets here, buddy. You're doing great. Let's see how we're doing. Look at this, Matt and Steely Door. Nicely done, guys. We're in 30th place, which is not great. 6 times, that's 95th percentile. That's not good. What am I saying? That's really good. It's excellent. These guys here nailed it. Way to go. 98th percentile for these two. Let's see, how did Michael do? Michael is 5th. He's in the 99th percentile. Well done, Michael. Let's see. All right, so that worked out pretty well. We're at 764. There's Garda der Gut Ludwig von. I think that's a new friend. And Majestan and Johnny and Shar and Geezer. So well done, everybody. And I wish they would fix this. Please fix this, developers. If anybody can put a defect in, if you would mind saying there is a bug, when you have more than 9 friends, you can't see all their scores because 10 through 18 is the exact same list as 1 through 9. And I'd like to be able to show all you guys who are doing well on these scenarios and missions. So anyway, let's keep going. We'll go back and we'll continue playing. And I'll be back later. We'll see how we did. And before I do that, I'm going to write down the score just in case. I'm not sure what happens if you get a worse score, if it gets recorded, or if it just keeps your highest score, or how that works. So we're at 764,087. Okay. And I'll be back later. All right, welcome back. I just want to kind of catch up on what I've done. I've just been growing ratone. That's all I care about, growing ratone. And so it now has clothing industry in it. I put textiles over here just to make that quicker, because that's the first advanced goods you need, is the textiles. And then I set up a dedicated line to run veggies in there, dedicated line for corn up here to make sure we got some, even though we could get some from over here. And I've got this goods exchange set up, and I've actually got a train that's been sitting here for a long, long time that is waiting to run at least 4 liquor over to Raton. And I've got a train set up here in Omaha that is actually set to run full with planks as soon as Raton is big enough to take planks. And so what I've been doing, each thing, like the fruit, I've got a dedicated fruit line that runs full over here, and it you have a little bit of delay, so I've kept it very high 90s, like 97, 98, 99, 100% all the time, and with the immigration. So it's growing as fast as we can grow it, simply put. Once it clicks over to 55, we should see that there we go. We should see this train over here in Omaha start loading up with planks. Let's see, Omaha, running planks to Raton, running full. That should be right. Doesn't seem to have gotten the word. Oh yeah, it has. There it goes. So there goes a full load of planks. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is just anticipating what comes next and sending it there as quickly as possible. So he's got planks on the way, and you can see how these are rolling averages. So he's going to go down on this for a little bit, but that's still, we stay at 97. The planks will get here, and then he'll keep growing to 60. As soon as he hits 60, we've got a train over here at the goods exchange that's set to run the liquor. And it's really hard to keep enough to export. Why is that? What are you missing? You've got sugar. Fruit. We're having a little trouble with the fruit, looks like. So let's have another train that runs fruit to North Platte. Let's give this guy a buddy. There he goes. So that makes this line a 11 days. So that should be, how much fruit does he need? He needs 5, 10. That's close. Actually, we could run another train here. And then sugar is probably okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting it from 2 sources. It gets it from right up, or no, excuse me, from up here. So really, the only thing that can slow us down now is the ability to export stuff Let's give him a buddy too. The ability to export stuff from North Platte. In other words, to actually have the, here we go, we're getting it. There. It's grabbing 8, in fact. Okay, here we go. So here, this line here, we'll just ride this in, and this will be our victory. I think our score is going to go down, actually. Because I think maybe. It depends upon what the standard is for this Raton task. If the standard isn't too high, then we may gain from this. We'll see. And this is one, as I said, if you played this a second time, you knew what was coming. Absolutely, you would run to Santa Fe and Raton and start building Raton and get it up to at least 60,000 very, very quickly. And I've been kind of just killing some time because there's really isn't anything else I wanted to do with this. And I've been kind of looking at some of the details. Some of the details are terrific. The towns look great. The one thing they could do for my money is get the buffalo out of the towns. They look a little stupid, and that would be an improvement. But otherwise, the details in the towns and stuff are just terrific. And the details on the trains, I've seen comments about this others have made. The details inside the trains are just fantastic. So the artwork and stuff, it's just graphically a very pleasing game. As we drive off toward the mountains here. Yeah, we're in that. I recognize this from other rides. This is the that pass that goes kind of between the mountain ranges and goes into Raton. And when this train hits, we'll be done with that task, of course. Had a good quarter. We're making money, that's not a problem. Here he comes into Raton unloading. And we finished our last task. All right, we don't get any message because he's done with us, but let's go see how our score looks now. I don't know if we have to give it time to recalculate or what, but let's go look. 777, that's better. Yeah, we gained ground because we got the 300 here and we didn't take a terrible penalty there. 777, 296. Let's see where that puts us. Not quite in Steely Door or Michael territory, but pretty good, I think. I didn't even catch Matt. Well, I say that. Apologies, Matt. You're a terrific player. 19th, so 19th would be 96th percentile. I guess we gained a percentile. That seems to be our pattern. We finish it off and gain a percentile. So pretty good, pretty good. So again, just looking at these scores, Steelador and Matt, Michael on the other page, Gardet, Der Gut Ludwig von, Magistan, Johnny, and Shar and Geezer, nicely done. And I really wish we could show more. But anyway, a good scenario. I like that one, and enjoyed playing it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you picked up something from this that would help your game. And we'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.